Good morning, my YouTube family and friends. I pray that everyone is having a beautiful, blessed Tuesday morning. If you have not said it already, let's say it together. Thank you, Jesus, for another day. It's a blessing, it's a blessing, it's a blessing, y'all, to be alive in the land of the living. You know, we above ground, you know, so it is a blessing. It really is. So yeah, I had to take my son to I'm off today, thank you, Jesus. But you know, at this job, that's how you know you got, you know, there's something more, you know, going on there. Because at this job that I'm at now, you know, the off days, I'm not like, ooh, I'm off, I'm so, ooh, I get a breath of fresh air. It's not even like that. You know, I'm happy to be off, yes, but or have an off day. I haven't had an off day in a while, but other than the last time I was off was when my daughter went to Chicago getting her into college. So that was like maybe that second week of last month. But so it's probably about a month ago or whatever. But it's not like that at this job. You know, it's just like, okay, I appreciate being off, but it's not like, whew, I get a break from that crazy job. I don't know. It's not like that at all. Because I really like what I do, and like I said, God knows that He equips me every day to do that job the way He wants me to do it, and I really do. And it's I don't know, it just feels like some days it feels like I'm not even getting paid because I enjoy doing, you know, I enjoy helping people. I enjoy encouraging them, and it's an all around thing. You know, it's not just the patients I'm encouraging. It's, you know, I encourage the employees, and they encourage me. So it's really a blessing. It really is. But I talked to my mom last night, and yesterday was her birthday, and me and her a day apart, and so I talked to her, and we ended up talking about, I don't know, around probably pretty close to 2-3 hours, and easy, because I hadn't talked to her in a while, so we were just kind of sort of catching up, and it was a really blessed conversation. She was on my mind to call while I was at work, and I said, well, okay, I'm going to go ahead and call her. So I went ahead and called her, you know, after I got off work, and I'm glad I did, because I was, you know, thanking her for things she had did for the children when they were there in Tennessee, and we kind of just caught up, you know, and she said, did you get your card? And I said, no. Birthday card? I said, no, I haven't received it yet. And I said, I went and checked the mail Saturday, it wasn't there, and she said, well, keep your eye out, said it should be there. So anyway, I'll keep my eye out for it. It just takes a little bit for it to get from Tennessee to Colorado sometimes, especially if you do it regular mail. But anyway, I'll get it when I get it. But she said she enjoyed her birthday, and said she did some things that she wanted to do, and so I said, yeah, that's what it's about. You know, sometimes we just gotta enjoy our, you know, do what we want to do sometimes instead of doing so much for other people. You know, it's nothing wrong with us treating ourselves from time to time, and that's what I did Saturday. I you know, did a little running around Saturday, but then, you know, Sunday, me and the lady from church, we had the lunch at Olive Garden, so that was fun. Didn't do anything just totally outlandish, but you know, what I did do, I wanted to do it. So, and I enjoyed doing it. That was the most of all. So yeah, I'm headed back to the house. The lady who I live with, she surprised me. And I didn't even know it till my children, big children, told me. And they said she had got me a cake. And it had happy belated birthday on it, because when I came in the house on Sunday, she told me, said, I was telling her it was my birthday. I was so excited, and she said, oh, I didn't even know. So she went and got me a cake. She had to have gotten it sometime yesterday. So I'll tell her hopefully I'll see her when she gets off work today. Because the house is big, and so like I said, we're upstairs, and sometimes I don't go back down there if I've, you know, did everything I need to do. So anyway, because sort of almost like a apartment upstairs, because, you know, it's bathrooms up there, and I mean, it's a big house. So anyway, if I see her, I'm gonna be sure to let her know that I appreciated what she did. So anyway, she got me a cake, and then the lady from the church we attend, she me and her Greek together. She got me a cake. She made me a cake because she bakes cakes, and she got me she made it. She had to have made it Sunday because she brought it up to the house. I was still at work. She brought it up to the house and gave it to my daughter on yesterday. So I thought that was real thoughtful and nice. So people just, they don't have to do nice things for you, and they don't have to do anything. If God places on their heart to do, you should be very thankful, because it's just they don't, neither one of them had to do anything for me. But I was just like, wow, I got all this cake. And then the lady at work, she got me a nothing but bundt cake. I think I'm saying it right. I told her I like carrot cake, so she got me one of the mini ones, and I said thank you. And I sort of figured that's what she was gonna do, because Friday she asked me what kind of cake I liked, and I told her, and she said okay. And then she said, what kind of icing you like? And I was like, what? I was thinking to myself, what is she asking me all that for? But then I sort of figured it out later, and so I said, oh, I bet she gonna try to surprise me and get me a cake. So she brought then another lady. I was just showered yesterday. Another lady, I'm back, y'all. I was trying to see my directions. I just dropped my son off, so I forgot though. It will flash. It'll flash on the screen and let me know where. Make sure it won't let you. It won't let you miss your turn or anything. It'll do a last minute flash. But anyway, so yeah, the lady, I was just caked out. I was caked up yesterday. I'm getting cakes from everywhere. So she brought me the nothing but bundt cake, the carrot cake, the little mini one. Then the lady who I live with, she got me that was like a vanilla cake, but it was a personal size one. It wasn't a big one. And then the lady who goes to the church as well, she got a sheet cake, carrot cake. So I was like, ooh, all these cakes, good grief. So I ended up getting three. Let's see, one, two. I ended up getting 3 cakes, and I bought me a little mini size cake for myself. I did that Sunday. I shared that with you all Sunday. A colossal slice of carrot cake. So I'm like, ooh, I had a lot of cake this weekend. So, but I didn't eat all of it. I was just sort of tasting most of it. But anyway, I thought that was funny. So I ended up getting 3 cakes, and I forgot to tell my mom about that. But I didn't know. The lady I live with had got me a cake, and that, like I said, that was very thoughtful of her. And then the lady who I greet with, she like I said, she makes cakes, and she was like, why didn't you tell me? She was talking about why didn't I tell her last Sunday, and I said I sort of was thinking about it, but I sort of was not thinking about it. And so she said, you should have told me, and I would have had, she would have had me a cake Sunday morning. But like I said, I wasn't even thinking. I was thinking about my birthday, but I wasn't thinking about it. So anyway, she told me, said, I'll take care of you. So she made sure, because she's like older than me. She's probably in her 70s, so she's like my mom's age. So I thought that was real thoughtful. And, some people just like doing stuff for you, doing stuff for other people. They enjoy that. They enjoy it. And she's retired, and she whipped that cake up. It looks good. I can't wait to taste a piece of it. I like my cakes though. She told me to keep it in the fridge, but I like my cakes room temperature. I don't like it when they're cold. I always keep them out on the counter or something. So anyway, I'm gonna probably do a little slice of that later today after I settle down. But it looks good. She got pecans. I think those are either pecans or walnuts on top of it. I'm not for sure, but it looks good. It does. But I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna talk about something. So yeah, me and my mom, like I said, we had a really nice conversation, and like I said, we were sort of catching up and everything, and I was just telling her that I loved her and I thanked her for what she did for the children. And okay, I'm back, y'all. I keep checking my directions because I don't want to be lost out here, because these streets sometimes they're so misleading, and you're thinking that you've did the right turn and it's the wrong turn. And then so I'm trying to make sure I'm not, because this area, I'm not familiar with this area at all, so it's easy to get turned around. But anyway, so yeah, me and my mom, she you know, we were just catching up, and I was telling her how much I loved her and everything, and you know, it's just good to catch up. But to be honest, we've talked, I was telling a lady at work, me and her have talked more now since we've been in another state than we ever talked in the same state, and not far from living, you know, from each other. So again, you know, a lot of times God will, he'll you know, he'll allow you to be close to someone maybe who you were not close to, but sometimes it's in distance, you know. Sometimes it's in distance. So anyway, I'm okay with that. Because when we were in Tennessee, we would never be on the phone that long, ever. Not almost 3 hours, no. So, but I haven't talked to her in probably, I'll say it's been some months, I guess. It's been some couple of months, so maybe a little longer. So that's why we were just sort of catching up, and she asked me, was I okay? I said, yeah, everything's going okay, yeah. So anyway, she was just checking on me or whatever. But I mean, I called her because she had texted me happy birthday Sunday, and then I said, well, I think I'm gonna call her on her birthday. So it was sort of a surprise, because I called her cell number and I didn't get her, and I was like, well, maybe she's busy doing something. Yesterday was her birthday, and then she called me right back. So anyway, I knew, that's why I was a little hesitant to, I sort of try to talk to her and my dad on the weekend, because I know I'm gonna be on the phone with them for a while. I know I'm gonna be on the phone with them for a while, because especially when you haven't talked to somebody, you know, in a while, there's some catching up to do. So, and I knew that. So, but it's okay. It worked out, because I didn't have to go to work today. So my son kept telling me, my youngest son, he said, Mama, you're off tomorrow. I said, yeah, but still, I didn't want to be on the phone all night. So, but anyway, it was all good. It's all good. All in love. So yeah, today I have to take care of a few things. I'm gonna go home and get myself together, and then I'm gonna come back out. I have to take care of a few things here today regarding my oldest daughter and myself, and I need to go to I'm gonna try to go by the VA today if I can, but my youngest son, I'm trying to do all this before he gets off work, so I have to pick him up from work, because after that, it's over. It's over after that, because I'm not gonna, anything that I need to do, I need to have done it by then. So I'll do that, and then so just a little running around here and there. There's some business I need to take care of, and yeah, that's about it. But I'm really thankful, y'all, that the place that I'm in, my mom said something to me last night that really resonated with me, and it sort of encouraged me too a lot. She said, I know that you're okay, because God got you, and I know you're gonna be just fine. And I said, yeah, I am. We are. And I said, when God tells you to do something, He wants you to do it, and do it with urgency. He's not telling you to do it to hurt you. He's not telling you to do it to because He's mad at you or anything. He's telling you to do it because he knows that there's he's going to do something through that situation. So that's what I'm thankful for. And I wouldn't change anything about us being here in Colorado. I love it here. I absolutely love it here. It's like a breath of fresh air. And, a lot of people say, you left a place of familiar. You were real familiar, where you were at. And I said, yeah, we were. I said, but sometimes God is calling you out of that familiar place. He wants you to trust him. It's called trust. And when you trust him, that's trusting him in the unknown. A lot of people, they got to know every step, which I'm one of those. I'm that person. They got to know every single play by play. What's going to happen here? What's going to happen there? And that's me. That's me. So the Lord is just, he's letting me know you don't know. You have no idea what I'm going to do. You have no idea, lady. You just got to trust me. You got to follow me. You got to obey me. Because you don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing something big here. That's something big. And I'm speaking into you all's life. God is getting ready to do something huge that you could never, ever imagine. And you haven't even really asked for it. But he's going to do it. So we just got to be patient. We got to be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the word of the Lord. We just got to be there. That's where we got to be at. We're not in this world. We in the world, but we should not be of the world. So, but just be thankful for whatever situation that you find yourself in. Be content. A lot of times the enemy will use people to come up against you when you finally in that place of contentment, or you feel like, well, I'm good now. I've accepted this situation. So, and then here comes some negativity, or here comes some discouragement, but you keep on going. Keep on going, because God got something for you on the other side of that. And please know that. Please know it. So I'm speaking into your life. Don't let people bring you down with their words and stuff, and trying to make sure I'm in the right lane here. Don't let people bring you down with their words and trying to put you down and stuff. You gonna make it. God gonna make sure you gonna make it. He gonna see you through. He gonna see you through each and every time. So I'm gonna get off of here because I gotta concentrate on getting to back to the house. Where my son works at. Oh, it's telling me I'm in the wrong lane. Of course, I should have stayed in that 4 lane. That's why I don't. I was supposed to be in the other lane, but it's okay. I think I can still go this way. I just get so turned around that you can't gauge. Okay, it's telling me to turn around. You can't gauge some of these turns here, and sometimes here, say in Tennessee, you could kind of go down a back road and turn around, but here you can't do that. It's like you either make a U-turn or you got to go all the way down somewhere and come back around. So I think I'm gonna turn into this complex place here, and I can get back on track. But yeah, I don't like when I'm in an unfamiliar place. It's just trying to keep the directions. I should have stayed in that lane that I was in, because these people, this time to go to work, and people trying to get to their jobs. And everything. I think I'm in the straight lane. But like I said, this area, I'm not familiar with this area at all. It just kind of sort of makes me a little nervous, because I don't know. It's telling me to make a U-turn. I don't know, I'm not familiar with this area at all. So I'm thinking I turn right here and then turn back around. I think I can do that. Yeah, I'm not. And then, like I said, it's so busy because people are headed to work. And it's congested. It's a little congested. Not terribly, but yeah. Make a U-turn here. I can get back on track. Okay, I'm back. I'm back on track now. Yeah, it's gosh, it's so crazy how you can get turned around so quickly. I don't like being lost. I don't like being not on the right trail. I don't like it. I guess nobody does. But yeah, I was trying to get back on the interstate because that's gonna be the quickest way to get back to the house. I probably could have stayed on that road I was on, but that would have most likely been the longest route. So it's taking me the shortest way, I guess. So anyway, the Lord, that's another thing. The Lord has been blessing me. I haven't had to Uber because the Lord has worked that out. God is just, He all in this. He all in this for me. My son, not only is it a blessing for him to be here and to help me out with a vehicle, and we're able to carpool and everything, but the other part of it, last week and this week, the Lord has allowed me to, get work overtime, which I don't really care for overtime. That ain't something I advocate for. But I was like, well, instead of me spending $20 to go back to the house, when I get off at 3:30, I'll just stay here at the job and work to 5 or close to 5, which is the time he's gonna come through. He gets off of his job, and I'll just, why not? If I'm gonna wait, why not get paid to wait? So anyway, I was able to work over yesterday, and I worked over some last week, and I'm gonna work over tomorrow and Thursday, God's will. And then Friday, I probably won't do it Friday because I probably just won't. Most likely I won't stay over Friday because it's just Friday. But anyway, I was like, wow, look at God. That's a blessing. Just make a little extra money, and it ain't even really about the money, but I was just like, just waiting on the Uber ride to get there, and sometimes I wait. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I wait 20 minutes or so. So I'm like, why not just stay working, and I can gauge the time when he gets off work. Yeah, I always tell him, I said, just text me when you're outside, and I can just come on down because we're on the third floor. And I said, I'll just come on down, and that's it, And I'll clock out when you let me know you're here. So that's really been working in our favor. And the only thing about the whole thing is that he has to, when he drops me off in the morning, because I have to be at work at 7, and he has to be there at 8. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. And so I told him, I said, son, you can go park somewhere, and just chill and listen to some music, or get yourself together, or get you something, a biscuit or something, and you use that to your advantage. That's a little extra time, So he's like, yeah, but how young people don't think like we do, older people do. So I think he's okay with it now. But I was talking to him a few weeks ago, and I said, I didn't realize that you were having it, and he can go to his job, and I said, you can just go there and just park. And he's like, no, I don't want to go there till it's time. So I'm like, okay, do what you like. And I said, but if it was me, I'd be somewhere getting me a biscuit or something, and eating and reading my word, or getting in my word. I don't know. I could find some stuff to do with that. I think it's only like 30 minutes that he got to spare. But anyway, young people are a little different. They built a little differently, and they think differently than we do, because they're like, what do you mean go be there early? They don't think like that. But anyway, that's the only thing about the carpooling. That's the only thing, and that's not even a bad thing. But other than that, we've been pretty much dealing, it's been working in our favor, and I thank Jesus for that. And again, the Lord had revealed that to me. He said, you already have a car. You already have a car. You had a car until you went against what I was doing. I was doing something, and you wanted to do what you wanted to do because you thought you knew what to do. And I'm talking about, I'm referring to when the children went back to Tennessee to be with my late husband's parents, which that was, I still say to this day, that was a big wrong move for me. And they for a whole month, and that's why. And as I think back on that, when they left, which we were not carpooling then at all. We were not carpooling because when he left, when my son left, he was what I'm trying to say, the lady who I lived with, she was taking me to work then, so everything was all good. But then when I came back, I don't know if I shared this, but when I came back from getting my daughter situated for college, which was that second week or so in September, that's when trying to make sure I don't miss this exit, y'all. That's when everything kind of went in an uproar, so to speak, because that's when I was informed that she would no longer be able to take me to work. So I was like, whoa, what's going on here? What's going on? So and so I was, but see, they had gone back. He had left. The car was gone. He was gone. So I was like, oh. So for a month, I had to Uber. Pretty close to a month, if not a month. I had to Uber because what did I do? I sent the car back. So, we, like I said, we have to pay attention. We think we're doing stuff to, we gonna figure this thing out on our own. But I had told the lady I work with, who I'm in the office with, I said, God said you had a car. You had a car, but you sent the car away. The car that you had, you sent it away from you. You let it leave you. You got a way to work. You got a way to back and forth wherever you want to go. You have access to a car, but because you thought you knew what you were doing and you thought you knew more than me. I'm talking about God. He's saying you thought you knew more than me. So now you got to struggle a little bit, and that's exactly what was happening too. So, and then I said, wow, God revealed that to me. I'm like, I had a car. The car was here. Why did I, But again, we can be so blindsided by what people say, and people can say stuff and it sounds good, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna help you out, and they have no intention on helping. They're not even helping themselves. They have no intention. They're just talking. So again, we got to be mindful and very prayerful in these times, because again, the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, and he'll use whoever allows him to use them. Because a lot of people willingly, they don't even realize they willingly allowing him to use them. They are willingly, they in that position, and he having a heyday with them. So we just gotta be determined more than ever that we're gonna do what God has called us to do. We're gonna walk in His holiness, and we're gonna live in His holiness. We just gotta be more than ever determined. We really do. And I know in this season, God is growing me up. I've been so reliant upon others, and I'm no longer around those people. And the people who I'm around now, they'll help me to an extent, but then it's like, okay, so then I gotta, the Lord is like, okay, I've sent them to do this, but nothing more. And so, I'm really thankful. I really am to be, in this independent, and it's not that worldly independent, but it's associated with God. He wants me to grow up and to do things, think for myself, and I've always been capable of that, but now I'm actually having to utilize it. So so I'm just thankful, and a lot of times we can't see the greatness that we have in ourselves, but other people see it. That's why we're such a threat to them. You know, they see it. They see it. So it's there. It's there in you, and it's there in me. And I think we all got to thank Jesus for that, because it's all because of him. But yeah, I'm just babbling, y'all. I'm gonna well, not babbling. I never babble when you talk about Jesus, but I'm just sort of going. But I'm almost to the house, and so I got out of that little area that I wasn't familiar with. So I'm gonna go home, get to the house, and get myself together, and then I come back out. Like I said, what I have to do is it's not gonna take me probably total maybe 3 hours total, hopefully. And I'm gonna take care of this, and then yeah, that's it. And then I'm gonna try to get back to the house so I can at least rest a little bit before it's time to pick him up at 4. And that'll be it. Now I'll have to go back to work tomorrow, which will be okay, because this is a super laid back job. You know, it's no like it ain't a stressful job or nothing like that. So it's real laid back and peaceful. So anyway, I'm almost to the house, so I will pick you all back up later. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Bye bye.